back to the channel, Maniac Shooters. I have a very unusual request to try to put together today, and I'm looking forward to trying this one. Max Anderson 4278 writes, "Hey Mark, could you make a simple video on measuring black powder using empty pistol cases and rifle cases, brim full to know in a pinch how much each one holds in volume, please? Might be very helpful in making dippers, or if you want a simple volume measuring device like 38 specials, 45 ACPs, 44 mags, etc." I'm going to try that today. That sounds something very interesting.
Hearing and eye protection is strongly recommended.
So I have 6 various size shells. I'm going to tell you what each one of them are, and we're going to load them up with 3F Swiss powder, and we're going to see exactly what the measurement is in grains. Now you're going to have to work with me a little bit because I'm not too familiar with the modern stuff. There's a little bitty shell, and it says on the bottom 9 by 19. I can't read the rest of it, so I don't know what that means. I'll leave that up to you to figure out that knows more about the modern shells than I do. That's what we're going to load up first. Down to this camera so you can see what we're talking about. This little bitty shell is a 9 by 19, whatever that means. Then we'll fill it up with 3F Swiss. Boy, that's didn't take much to fill that thing up. Let's get the powder measure in here and fill it right up with that one. Now let's see what it's going to take. Go up to the top pretty slowly, right about there. It's full. All right, let's see what the measurement says on the side. Look at that. It is 10 grains, almost 12 grains. There's a 15 mark. It was 12 grains of powder. Now that, my friends, is pistol powder. 12 grains. We're going to put it in this Lymans Great Plain and see if we can smack something with it. 12 grains is pretty small. Let's get this 12 grains poured right down in that little pistol. That's not much, but it'll make this thing go boom real quick. And go put a little bit of that muslin material down in there and just send that rascal home. That's what we're going to do. Pretty easy to load. Well, about the mark, 12 grains of Swiss. And you choke! Oh, they ever really right-handed this time. Come on, Mark. Yes! Yes, I got one of them right-handed at that. Maybe I'll start shooting right-hand with the pistol and left-hand with the long guns. Oh, baby. And now we got that little bitty one out of the way. The next one is a 45 automatic. Put that up. Nope, not yet. Let's push it up here to see what we got right up to the top. There we go. Cup it up and see what the numbers are. That is just about 25 grains. So we're going to put 25 back on this pistol and see if we can knock another one out. Yeah, oh yes, let's do it. I love it. Let me try this one right-handed again. I seem to be kind of lucky with that. Come on, can we get it? Oh, choke again. Second time around. Boom, yes! I got one of them. I don't know which, but oh, baby. Love shooting reactionary targets. Yeah, I've got 4 different ones left. 2 of them are kind of wide and 2 of them are kind of small. So this is a 38 special, it says. 38 SPL on the bottom of it. So let's load this one up and see what a 38 special does. Will it hold 38 grains of powder? Well, let's just check it out and see. There it is, clear up to the top. A little extra. It's kind of bulging over a little bit. That'll work. Let's get it poured down in here. As such. Push it up about right there. It's flush. And see what we got. also has 25 grains, which is kind of interesting. Both of these shells hold the same amount of powder. Pretty cool. That wasn't too smart, was it? I believe it all went in there. And go with loading her up again. Send her home. One of them right-handed again. Come on, baby. Oh, one of them went over. I don't know if it's bleeding or just scared it. Got it right at the top, right through there. It's still got a lot of water left in that one. I'm gonna set that up, shoot it again. Yeah. I got the Pedersoli Kentucky Flintlock gun back out of ICU recently. So we're gonna put the same 25 grains in that rascal. This time we'll put the thicker patching on it, the 14,000 stuff. It's been coned on the end of this barrel, so that makes it kind of nice. It's extremely easy to load. Made a liar of myself, didn't I? Oh, there we go. Boy, that ball was tough. That might have been a 490 ball. I don't remember. Yeah, I'm going back to left-handed shooting on this one. So we're going to put a little bit of that Swiss 4F down in there. Come on, baby, let's get one. Let's get that one right. Just got more water in it. Look at it. They're hugging each other. And bleeding, just like they're in true love. That little 25 grains is pretty lightweight. Kind of like shooting a 22 rifle. It was very, very non-kicking, however you want to word that. Oh, they decided to part company. Next is the 44 Remington Mag. And let's pour it right down in here and see what the results look like with this one. It's a fat shell. We love that. Oh, not yet. Raise it up to right about there. Lock it in. There we go. About 35 grains. That's not bad. I thought it would be more than that. Just under the 35, probably 34 grains. Not bad at Mr. Pedersoli, Kentucky. 35 grains ought to be easy. Whoa! Give it the sideways treatment. Yeah! Well, we got 2 shells left. This one is a 357 Magnum. And this one's a 45 Colt. So we're going to go with 357 Magnum first, basically because it's a skinnier shaft. Clear to the top. There we go. Got to cap that horn, keep this stuff safe. And let's just pour it right down into here and see what that one will measure up. A 357. Look at that. Ooh, it's almost all the way to the top there. And it got spilled everywhere. There we go. That's about right. Let's see what this one holds. That one's right at 20, about 1 or 2 grains. That's pistol stuff. Let's put it back in this long gun again and see what 22 grains will do. 22 grains of Swiss? How about that Sprite buzz, where it is on the right? Ah, clean picked it right off. Oh, I love it. The last one I have with me is a 45 Colt. I think it looks like it might be a big beast of a shell to use in the correct gun. Let's just fill this baby up and see what it'll do. And it's coming up now to right there. Lock it down, close it up, and see what we got. About 37 grains. 37 grains. That's a little bit too much for the pistol. I don't like shooting that much, so we'll put that down in this smoke pole. Let's get that one on the right, because it's got the most water in it. Come on, baby. Whoa! Blew it clean off of there. Oh my goodness. I love it. Got a maniac tip of the week. If you have a new shooter that you invite out, you want to take one of these type of firearms out. Well, this one's a 50 caliber, so put 35, maybe 40 grains in it for the first shot. Set something up like a milk jug or a water jug down there within reason, and let them have fun shooting it. Because I've known a lot of guys that put 70, 75 grains of powder in their guns, and they hand it to somebody and just beats their shoulders, and they lose interest, or even some of them I've seen get kind of half intimidated, don't want to fool with it anymore. That's nuts. Back the loads down, let them shoot, hit something fun, get that hook right in their mouth, and see that smile come on their face, and you'll probably have a convert. So recap everything, a 9x19, which I think is a 9mm shell, only held 12 grains of Swiss 3F powder. Not very much. Great for the pistols though. The 45 auto, 25 grains. A little bit more higher, good for black powder pistols. The 38 special also held 25 grains, which I thought was kind of unusual since those shells are different sizes. The 44 Rem Mag, 35 grains of powder. That's getting a little bit more for long rifles. A little bit too much for me to use in pistols. Don't like that high amount. The 357 Magnum, 22 grains. That's not very much. Great for pistols though. And the 45 Colt, 37 grains of powder. That's what that rascal holds, and that was not too bad for the long guns. Max Anderson, 4278, thanks for the suggestion. I may try this again soon if I can get 4 or 5 larger shells to put more powder in to see how they measure out. Remember, Jesus does love you. We'll catch you next Sunday on another adventure of some type, somewhere here in Middle America. We'll catch you next time.